أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أفرغ قلبنا بحب العلم. My very dear and respectable Quran course fellows, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
number
وبركاته.
14A, and I congratulate you for being the students of Quran, for which the Prophet of Allah said, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best amongst you is the one who learns Quran and teaches it. So this is a great honor to be a learner, a student of Quran. Alhamdulillah, Allah has gathered us all here to learn the best of the books, rather the best book in the world. And today, inshallah, in our lesson, we will learn about Surah Al-Asr, a short but a very important surah. In grammar, my sister was already doing a revision with you of the Mudare tense. So we are going to continue it and extend it with adding more afal to it. And today's interesting learning tip. So today is a very special day. 18 new words which occur in Quran almost 4,445 times. So just 1 hour of investment sitting here will help you learn the meanings of 4,445, the words which appear 4,444 times in Quran. You know, it's a very less investment for a great benefit. I'm sure you'll sit with full attention, involvement. You will be doing lots of revision with me, and please always come forward, volunteer to do the revision sessions so that this practice helps you to learn better. Today, inshallah, our vocabulary total will reach 174 words which appear in Quran 36,556 times. Surah Al-Asr is a small surah, as I said earlier, but this small surah provides us a formula to avoid the ultimate loss. So there's a very simple solution given in this surah, and that is to do 2 things for ourselves and 2 things for the society. So actually 4 things in 2 categories: for self, for society. For ourselves, it has to have faith and do the good deeds. And for the society, advise each other to the truth with patience and perseverance. So this is what we are inshallah going to learn in the surah. But as a standard practice, I will be playing surah for you. You will listen to its recitation. You look at the words, look at the construction of the Arabic words, break them down, try to see what the translation is, how the words can, what is their grammatical construction, and then inshallah we'll talk about it. Okay. So wal asr, first of all, wal asr. Now see here, wa has a different meaning here. It's coming in the beginning. It is an oath, taking an oath. Okay, swear by God, swearing. Wa, by. So here it is wal asr, by the time. Okay, wal asr, by the time. Wa is being used as another meaning. So the first meaning which we learned of wa is and, which is used a number of times in Quran, and wa, wal asr. But here in wal asr, it is by, oath. Okay. Now, How do we know which wa is being used? This, inshallah, we'll learn with the passage of time, that the context will let us know which meanings of wa are being used. Okay. As I said earlier, it was the beginning of a surah, a beginning of a new subject, new topic. So the wa in the beginning would not make a sense of and, meaning of and, rather by oath. Walas. So many surahs begin with this wa, where oath is being taken. Wal fajr, wal layl, wat teeni was zaytoon, wal najm, was sama. So all the washams. So all these are examples of as the surahs begin with the similar oaths. Okay. Now here, Allah has taken an oath. Allah is saying wal asr. An oath here by time. It means that the time is a witness to what is being said after this oath. Very important. Shows the importance of time. Shows that the time is a witness, meaning by in the time history and in the passing time, this is truly proven. And when the creator is saying this, wal asr, this is for sure proven. Wal asr, by the time. By the time. And now, after saying this powerful thing in the beginning, comes the continuation of it. Inna al-insana lafi khusr. Inna, mashallah, you all know the meanings. Indeed. And we know the meanings from the example, Inna Allaha ma sabirin. And those of you who find it difficult to remember meanings, remember them by examples. Once you remember the example, it becomes very easy to remember the meaning. So, Inna Allaha ma sabirin. Indeed, Allah is with those who have patience. Okay? So, indeed, inna. Al-insan, we have done it many, many times. So, al-insan, mankind. Okay? Okay. There is another word in. So, do not confuse the inna and in. Insha'Allah is the example for in. If. Inna for indeed. So, these are two different words. We don't have to confuse them. So, insan, man, mankind, insan, man. The mankind, especially, because of alif lam, al, we would say the entire mankind, the entire humanity, the mankind. La fi, as my brother said earlier, la is a different word, fi is a different word, and la here means surely. Okay? We have learned the different meanings of la. So, la is, used with the nouns with a different meaning. La is used with the harf with a different meaning. La is used with the verbs with a different meaning. So, la here means surely. It's for emphasis. Surely, fi in, and we know we have already done the table of fihi, fihim, fika, fiya, fikum, fina, in. La fi, in, khusr. Khusr is loss. And what type of loss is it? It is a complete loss. There are different types of losses. You might do an investment and you don't get a profit, but your investment could be saved. So there is a loss of only, not getting anything extra on it. But when your actual investment is also lost, that is khusr, loss, complete loss. So it is being said here to all of us, Inna al-insana lafi khusr. Indeed, the mankind is surely, another emphasis, in loss. So you see, there are so many emphases here. How many emphases are there? Number one, wal asr, va. Okay. So that is to show the importance of the subject. That is a very important subject. We must pay attention to it. First, wal asr, va, by oath, taking oath. Inna, for another emphasis. Indeed. Lafi, la, for another emphasis. So 3 at least are being used here. Fourth one is, you see, there is after this, there will come illa. Inna al-insana lafi khusr, illa allazina amanu. Illa is also an emphasis, that also shows in comparison to. That means some important subject, something important. So there is a fourth emphasis in the form of Allah. In a class of 100 students, if 95 fail in the exam, will we say all have passed except 95? No. What will we say? We would say, all have failed except 5. The 5 are important. Okay. So majority is in loss except illallazina. So that is also another emphasis. Majority is in loss. So we are being reminded 4 times about the importance of this subject here, which comes now, that the emphasis must be kept in mind. And remember the example of Ukasha, the companion of the Prophet, radiallahu anhum, may Allah be pleased with him, that we should immediately ask from Allah, we should pray, take an initiative. Oh Allah, save us. Do not make us from among the ones who are in loss. Rather keep us in the exception, illallazina. So your time to say it out, practice it. Okay. Khusr means A, B, C, D. Which one was the right answer?
C. Loss.
Yeah, very quick.
A.
No, C, loss. Okay, lost is something different. Okay, loss. Okay. So how many times is emphasis that the mankind is in loss? A, B, C, D?
D. 4 times.
Yeah.
D.
This is very quick. I'll appreciate if for these answers you write in the chat box so that I could see who has written what. And that comes in record, so it becomes easy for me to see how are we all proceeding. MashaAllah. Yes, it's Sedu. They are all writing here. Abdul Rahman. Oh, yeah, B. Okay. Illa allazina amanu wa amilu salihat. As we all said, illa is except. So it is being said the entire humanity is in the loss, except so there are some who are out of it. And who are those? Illa allazina. Yeah, except. We've learned it in the example of La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah, except Allah. So illa, except. Many, many times, hundreds of times in Quran, 664 times, illa, except. Allazina, those who, sirat allazina, and allazi is the singular. Amanu, they have believed. It's a plural. They have believed. Amanu is from iman. We know it. Iman, belief, faith. Amanu, those who have faith, those who have believed. Amanu. Okay. By the way, who will tell me what is the next word? First of all, how many parts of it? After amanu, what is the word? How many parts of it? 2 parts. Very right. And where does this word come from? Are you familiar with this word? Do you remember the word? The verb? Yeah, this comes from amila. Amila, you remember you have already done it? Amila, amilu. Amilta, amiltu, amiltum, amilla. And we are doing now, it's, the mudare. We will inshallah do it in the coming sessions. So that is the amila. Amila, amilu. Amilu, they have all done. Amila, he did. He acted, he did. Amilu, they all did, they all. So, amanu wa amilu salihat, they have believed and done salihat. Wa amilu, and they did. And they did. Okay? Did what? They did salihat. See here, amal is to do, to act. Amila, he did. Amilu, they all did. So, salihat. So it's not just that we are saying, belief only, but illalladhina amanu, they believed, وَعَمِلُوا, and they did the good actions. Kind of action. So what do you think? What type of action will Allah accept? Good or bad actions? What type of deeds or actions Allah like? Of course, good. So this example will help you to remember the meaning of salihat, good deeds, righteous deeds, acceptable deeds. Okay, salihat. This is from saliha, saliha, which is from saleh. You remember in the beginning of the course we learned about saleh, and the feminine will be saliha with the circular ta, and the plural is salihat, righteous good deeds. Okay, so therefore salihat, good deeds. So this is the construction I was explaining to you from saleh, salihun, salihin, and saliha, salihat. Okay, now what does this part of the ayah tells us? We must pray to Allah, oh Allah, grant me the correct, complete, and the firm faith, right faith. And then also help me to act on the right deeds. So I should then evaluate, how is my faith in Allah, the hereafter, the angels, the book, the messengers, and in the faith. So it is especially the two angels who are, on our right and left, and all angels, of course, in all angels. Does my faith encourage me to do good things? Or does it find sort of, more fun in the wrong things? So that means I need to do something about my faith. So I need to strengthen it. I need to make it stronger. So what is the state of my faith in Allah's book? Do I just have the faith, or do I care to develop a relationship with it by studying and practicing it? As it is being said, have faith and do the good things. وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. So have faith in book and then follow it. So Quran deals with the details of all our beliefs. Reciting Quran with understanding is essential to strengthen our faith, to do the good deeds. And then, of course, studying Hadith strengthens and increases our faith as well. So faith alone is not enough. Allah is saying good deeds are also essential. Doing salah, fast, zakah, manners, morals, dealings, dawah, tazkiyah, teamwork, asking others to come in the fold of Quran and Islam is also required. وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Okay. So remember, these are two things for us, for self. Faith, good deeds. So two things, faith, good deeds, and for us. Now the next two things are for society. Okay, solid means A, B, C, D.
D.
Okay, very right. It's a plural, so it is good deeds. C. Amanu. Amanu is also a plural word, like amilu, and it is they believed. Okay, but it's a past form. Saliha, the plural of saliha we just did is salihat, feminine form. Okay. So the next thing which we are supposed to do for others is watawasaw bil haqqi, watawasaw bis sabr. Watawasaw, this word tawasaw is very beautiful word. Wa and tawasaw. Wa is for and. Now you see the context will tell you what meanings of wa should be here. We are saying walasr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihat wa tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. So this wa is for and. Now the construction of the word tawasaw, as I said, is very beautiful. Let me give you an example from another verb. There is an Arabic verb, darasa. Darasa, he studied. We are doing all these verbs, fataha, he opened, nasara, he helped. Like the same, this is also three-letter Arabic word, sulasi mujarrad, a verb. This is darasa, he studied. Darasa, he studied. So this darasa could be darrasa. In Arabic, there could be additional verbs also, more than 3 letters. So like in darrasa, there are 2 ras. So darrasa, taught, he taught. From darrasa, tadarasa, taught each other, tadarasa. Tadarasu, plural, taught each other, teaching each other. So tawaso is on the same construction, advised each other. It's not one-way advice. It is actually reminding each other. It is helping each other. It is working as a team. It is involving everybody. It is not just being contented on, being a Muslim and that's it. No, advising each other. That should be a Muslim culture. That should be a Muslim society, that we should keep on talking about each other's faith, each other's good deeds, sharing with each other, reminding each other that we have to be truthful. Watawasaw, advised each other. Tawasaw, tawasaw. It is essential that we not only change ourselves, learn, have faith, do good deeds, but remind others, advise others. Tawasaw bil haqq, on about the truth. So whatever is there, where is the truth, by the way? Where do you think the truth lies? Is it in the books of philosophy or English or physics or chemistry? Where is the truth?
In Quran and Sunnah.
Alhamdulillah, that is in Quran and Sunnah. So we have to advise each other about Quran and Sunnah. So watawasaw bil haqq, advise each other to the truth. Again, watawasaw, and as I said, it is on the pattern of tadarasu, taught each other, tawasaw, advised each other. So when you will advise people to the truth, you yourself and people might find some challenges. So Surah gives a beautiful solution. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. So in such condition, advise each other to the patience. Advise each other to the patience. Sabr, perseverance, patience. Very, very important element. And there are different ways of doing sabr. So good deeds include every good action. And 2 actions are specially mentioned here, which are advise each other to truth and patience. So Muslims are always doing these 2 things. They have to. The Prophet, Allah has given this formula for success here. Have faith, do good deeds, and then advise each other to the right, to the truth, and with patience. Okay? In Quran or Sunnah, there is truth. But if we don't understand Quran, how would we understand? Where will we find the truth then? How are we going to propagate truth to the others? So the first advice which we should give to each other is to let's hold the Quran strong. Let's make a firm, take an oath that inshallah we are going to learn Quran forever in our life. We will never leave it. Learn its meanings, understand it, the Arabic context, and then follow it. And then tawasaw. So Allah describes how the Prophet and messengers advised people to the truth, righteousness, and patience. We have to learn the prophetic way, the way prophets did the same. So prophetic way is the right way of doing the tawasaw bil haqq and tawasaw bis sabr. So, in this ayah, Allah is addressing the people in the plural form. Those who do watawasaw, as tadarasu, tawasaw. This shows that we have to do this work as a team. So we have to form groups, teams, people together, partners, and advise each other to obey Allah in every aspect of our life. So what you can do is, your action plan is, have a partner with you, your family member, your friend, a friend from the groups, these Quran groups. And this partnership will greatly help you. So keep practicing it. Learn Quran by the same method, tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. And remember, whenever you do something good, you'll have 3 types of issues. You'll find it difficult to do the good deeds. Shaitan is always there. You know, you'll find it very difficult to stop from the sins. And you'll face lots of challenge and difficulties, and, you know, maybe people calling you different giving you different titles, blah, blah, blah. So patience is of three types. One, staying steadfast on your good deeds. Continue doing it. Two, stopping yourself from doing sins, keeping patience on that. And patience, when people tell you, oh, okay, so you're trying to be, you know, very religious these days. You're trying to be, you're overreacting sort of things. So you have to have patience. That you are learning deen and you're trying to spread the word of Allah. So, you know, but we cannot just do it by just saying it out. We have to have a plan for it. You know, the way when you'll tell your son or daughter to get educated, it's not just you just say get educated. You plan for them. You know how much investment I need for their fees for the school or college or university. Which subject are they going to choose? How much should they study every day? So have a plan for learning Quran, advising people, walking to the righteous path. A concrete plan. Okay. And remember here, these four things, they all have to be done. We don't have a choice. We have not been given a choice. If there was a choice, in Arabic, the word aw is for or, either or, aw. That would have been used. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَوْ عَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. No, it's not aw. It is وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. And وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ. And وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. And patience. So all these four has to be done. Only then we can avoid and escape and save ourselves from the total loss. Okay? So Allah has used wa, not aw. By the way, remember the meanings of aw. Aw is or. Arabic word aw means or. Wa means and. So alhamdulillah, look at this ayah, part of the ayah, and let's take a break here. So Surah Al-Asr is the, you know, we could say the summary of the surah is that this surah has a formula to save us from the total loss. Okay? Sorry, excuse me. So we take a break here. If you have any quick questions, most welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Yes.
Could you kindly repeat the explanation on the loss, the rule of exception? If 95% failed and 5% have passed, then we say all have failed except 5 instead of 5 passed except 95. That's the rule. Jazakallah.
Okay. So, right, let's now begin with the grammar. Please note this, what brother was explaining. All right, let's come to the grammar part. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the grammar, we are today going to learn through the TPI, which we keep on doing, the same mudari, which we have already started. So let's do TPI once. Everybody freshen up yourself. Free hands, do it, hear it, see it, think it, say it, show it, love it, and do it together. Okay. So, you know, you can hear it, I can't see it. You can see it, I can't see whether you're seeing or not. You can think it, I cannot check whether you are thinking or not. But when you say it, I can listen to it. When you show it, meaning by jawab, when you will raise your hand and show me that you are ready to do the practice, I'll be able to see it. And when you will be doing practice with love and with fluency, I will see your love. And so I want to see all these things as well. So please be ready to participate for doing the practice of the tables so that we do it all together. And I would invite and request more of you to be coming forward rather than a few only. So let's look at the revision of the previous slides quickly. Then we'll come to our new lesson. We all know about ism or noun is defined as a name or an attribute in Arabic. And the symbols which help us to recognize them are here: alif lam, double dhamma, double kasra, double fatha, and alif ta for the feminine, and ya noon and waw noon for the masculine. Okay. I mean in the plural forms. Now, we know about fail or verb. It tells us about an action. It could be an action in the past or present or affirmative action. Harf. We have done the tables about harf. Okay. So now we know a fail or a verb. In Arabic language, most verbs are made up of 3 letters. 3 letters. In Arabic, there is a term used, sulasi mujarrad. Sulasi for 3, mujarrad 3 letters, root letters. Okay. For example, we did fa'ala, fataha, nasara, daraba. And today I gave you the example of darasa. That was also 3 letters. There are more letter words also, but most of them are 3 letters. And we are only studying 3 letter afal in this course. So fail is of 3 types. As I said, it is fail madi, that which is already done. It is completed, it is done. Fail mudari, which we are doing now, it means being done or will be done. So unlike English, where there is present tense and future tense are 2 separate tenses, in Arabic, both are clubbed in mudari. So according to the context, we will see the meanings of presently an action happening are being used or a future action are being used. And inshallah, in the coming days, we will also study amr, which is a command. Okay. Now, let's come to the practice of nasara, the fail nasara. And we know we have already done the mazi level, the past tense and its forms: nasara, nasaru, nasarta, nasartu, nasartum, nasarna. Perfect. Now we will do the mudari. So I'll invite, because you have already done a practice of it in the last class, I would invite you. Brother Shahid is mashallah already there. Yes, Brother Shahid.
Yansuru, he helps. Yansuruna, they help. Tansuru, you help. Ansuru, I help. Tansuruna, you all help. Nansuru, we help.
Excellent. Yes, Augustine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum.
Yansuru, he helps. Yansuruna, they help. Tansuru, you help. Ansuru, I help. Tansuruna, you all help. Nansuru, we help.
Excellent. So this we have done. Let's move forward. And these were your homework tasks. So please, more people come forward. Yes, Brother Shahid. From Khalaqa Yakhluqu.
Yakhluqu, he creates. Yakhluquna, they create. Takhluqu, you create. Akhluqu, I create. Takhluquna, you all create. Nakhluqu, we create.
Excellent. So this is also which was given as part of homework from Zakara Yaskuru. Yes, Professor Ibrahim, brother.
Yazkuru, he remembers. Yazkuruna, they remember. Tazkuru, you remember. Azkuru, I remember. Tazkuruna, you all remember. Nazkuru, we remember.
Excellent. Yes, Omo Meta Sambo.
Remember. That's good. Remember. Absolute. I remember. That's good. You all remember. Not good. You remember.
Excellent. So these are the verbs were given as the homework. So Brother Abdul Qadir, now we also did Abada Ya'budu. Please do this table.
Ya'budu, he worships. Ya'buduna, they worship. Ta'budu, you worship. A'budu, I worship. Ta'buduna, you all worship. Na'budu, we worship.
Excellent. Na'budu, we worship. Right. So this is what we have covered in the previous class. All right. Now, we'll come to see what comes in today's lesson. All right. So the today's lesson is about from Daraba and Samia. We will also see their Mudare. So first of all, we will practice on Fi'l Mudare of these two verbs, Daraba and Samia. Daraba, you already know the meanings. Daraba, Darabu, Darabta, Darabtu, Darabtum, Darabna. By the way, can somebody do it without seeing the table? The table of Daraba for the past form of Daraba? Yes, Sister Saria, would you like to do it? Okay, Brother Shahid, would you like to do it? Yes, Brother Shahid, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Daraba.
Zaraba, Zarabu, Zarabta, Zarabtu, Zarabta, Zarabtu, Zarabtum, Zarabna.
Excellent. So you see, just give yourself this practice also doing it without looking at the table so that now you should remember, and the actions will also help you, inshallah. Daraba, Darabu, Darabta, Darabtu, Darabtum, Darabna. You know, Daraba, he hit. Darabu, they hit. Darabta, you hit. Darabtu, I hit. Darabtum, you all hit. Darabna, we all hit. So since we are now making the Mudare form of them, I think your past or Madi form should be really good. So let's now do the Mudare form of the Daraba. From Daraba, it becomes Yadribu. Yadribu. Yadribu, he hits. Yadribuna, they hit. Tadribu, you hit. Adribu, I hit. Tadribuna, you all hit. Nadribu, we hit. Okay. Now I will say out the Arabic and you will do the actions. Okay. Yadribu, he hits. Yadribuna, they hit. Tadribu, you hit. Adribu, I hit. Tadribuna, you all hit. Nadribu, we hit. Now I will do the actions and you will say out the Arabic words. Okay?
Yadribu.
He
Yadribuna.
Yadribuna.
Tadribu.
Tadribu.
Adribu.
Adribu.
Nadribuna.
Tadribuna.
Tadribuna. Nadribu.
Okay, now I'll do the snap work. I will do some actions and I'll see how quickly you can say the right Arabic word with meaning. Okay? So just get ready.
Yadribuna.
Yadribuna. Yadribuna.
Excellent.
Tadribuna. Tadribuna. Yadribu.
Yadribu. Yadribu.
Adribu.
Excellent. So that shows you're all mashallah alert and doing it very well. So great work. Now your time to revise the table. I think today Brother Shahid will take lead on all the tables. Yes, Brother Shahid. I would encourage more people to come forward. Okay, Dr. Aksa, would you like to start?
Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yadrabu, he hit. Yadrabuna, they hit. Adrabu, you hit. Adrabu, I hit. Adrabu, you all hit. Nadrabu, we hit.
Excellent. So, okay. Abdul Qadir, yes.
Yadribu, he. Yadribuna, they. Tadribu, you hit. Adribu, I hit. Tadribuna, you all hit. Nadribu, we hit.
Excellent. Musa Dabi.
Yadribu, he hits. Yadribuna, they hit. Tadribu, you hit. Tadribu, you hit. Adribu, I hit. Tadribuna, you all hit. Nadribu, we hit.
MashaAllah. Excellent work done. So now we know the meanings of daraba. From daraba we make mudare yadribu, and we know the meanings of all the forms of mudare. So let me see who does the right translation. Do it very carefully. Wa yadribu. A, B, C, D.
And he acts. And he hits.
A.
And he hit.
Be very careful. Some of you are doing it wrong. Wa yadribu.
And he hit.
You know, this is your quick challenge test. Yeah, this is yadribu.
And he hit.
And he hit.
And of course, he hit.
And he will hit.
You know, this is mudare, remember. So both forms will come. You have to keep, you know, the window open. Okay. All right.
And
so that was for daraba. Samia. You know, But did you notice for daraba, it was yadribu. But for Samia, it is yasma'u. Yasma'u, he listens. Yasma'una, they listen. Tasma'u, you listen. Asma'u, I listen. Tasma'una, you all listen.
We all listen.
We listen. Now, I will do the actions and you all will say out the Arabic words. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Mauna.
he listens.
Yes, Mauna.
Yes, Ma'una.
Yes, Ma'una, they listen.
Tasma'u.
Ma'una.
Asma'u.
Asma'u, I listen.
Tasma'una.
Yes, Ma'una.
Nasma.
Nasma'u.
Now, I will say out the Arabic word and you will say the translation of it. Okay? Yes, ma'u.
He
He
listens.
Yes, ma'una.
They listen.
Asma'u.
You listen.
Asma'u.
I listen.
Tasma'una.
You all listen. You all listen.
Nasma'u.
We listen.
Excellent. Now, I will say out the Arabic word and you action. Okay. Yasma'u. Yasma'una.
They listen.
Tasma'u. Please do the TPI action. Asma'u.
I listen.
Tasma'una.
We listen.
Nasma'u.
We listen.
Okay. Now, this is the table of Samiya Yasma'u, the Mudari of it. Let's learn a new word. The new word today is Maza. Maza means what? Okay. It is used with the verbs. Maza. Remember it. Maza. Now, the difference is, it would say Hal tasma'u, which would mean do you listen? But Maza is what do you listen? Okay, so this is also a question, but defined in that way, what are you actually? What do you listen? Maza yasma'u, and we have to say yasma'ul Quran. Maza yasma'una, that is the plural. Yasma'unal Quran. Now that was for the third person, so answer is in the same way. Now, listen to me carefully and you will respond to me. What if I say, Mada?
Asma'ul Quran.
Excellent. So, Mada tasma'una?
Nasma'ul Quran.
Nasma'ul Quran.
Excellent. Very good. Very right. So with verb we have added Maza and you know the meanings of it also and you have done the. Okay. Now this is your test. Quick test. La yasma'una. A, B, C, D. Be very careful while answering your question.
A and D.
La yasma'una. Yes. They do not listen and they will not listen because it is mudare. Both meanings are there. So we have to be very careful. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So we like on the pattern of fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. Yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, afalu, taf'aluna, naf'alu. So we have now covered the, see, we did the fataha, yaftahu, iftah, And the similar verbs on the pattern of fataha are fa'ala and ja'ala. On the pattern of nasara, we have done khalaka, zakara, abada. Now, let me show you something very interesting and encouraging also. If I ask you, and please raise hand if somebody knows the answer, okay? If I tell you that there is a verb in Arabic, kafara, which is on the pattern of nasara, so can you tell me what will be its mudare? Sister Shazia Hussain.
Yakfuru.
Excellent.
Yakfuru.
Excellent, excellent. Now, okay, now you have told me the first form, yakfuru. Can you make the total forms of mudare? Yakfuru.
Yakfuru. Yakfuruna. Takfuru.
Takfuru. Akfuru. Yakfuruna.
That is alhamdulillah. You have just learned the pattern of nasara yansuru. So I've gave you a new verb and you can easily make the entire table. You can make it right from the beginning, all the mazi forms, all the mudare forms, because I told you it is on the pattern of nasara. So kafara, kafaru, kafarta, kafartu, kafartun, kafarna, yakfuru, yakfuruna, takfuru, akfuru, takfuruna, nakfuru. So good. Alhamdulillah. So this is the benefit of learning these sets, these 4 styles of verbs. So on each style, I will just give you a word. You can easily make all the forms of that verb without any further inquiry or anything, because you know the pattern. Once you know all these 4 patterns, you can make a number of verbs on these patterns yourself. Okay. So similarly for daraba, we have an example of daraba. On the daraba pattern is ghafara, yaghfiru. So yaghfiru, yaghfiruna, taghfiru, aghfiru, taghfiruna, naghfiru. Very easy. And similarly on the pattern of samia, we have alima and amila. And today, I'm also sharing a small poem with you, or maybe a quick reference to remember the meanings of these 4. Fataha. If you open the Quran, Fataha, he opened. Nasara, Allah will help you. Nasara, he helped. Daraba, otherwise you will be hit. Daraba, he hit. Samia, he listened. Therefore, listen. So just remember this sort of a small poem or this mnemonic as in your mind to remember the meanings of Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, and Samia. Alhamdulillah. So we have covered the 4 sets. So your homework is alima and amila. Alima is on the pattern of samia. So the mudare will be ya'lamu, ya'lamuna, ta'lamu, alamu, ta'lamuna, na'lamu. Similarly for amila, ya'malu, ya'maluna, ta'malu, amalu, ta'maluna, na'malu. So do a good practice of these tables at home. Tomorrow, inshallah, during the revision session, you will get a chance to revise them. So the learning tip of the day is that we should try to recite different surahs in our salah. Normally, you know what happens? We get in a habit of reciting the shortest surahs. Surah Ikhlas, Surah Kausar, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, the shortest, smallest surahs. And we keep on just reciting them in all prayers, all our life. Now, since you are learning Quran, meanings of the different Arabic words, I would strongly encourage you, try to recite different surahs, especially the ones which you understand. And when you are reciting them, try to look at their meanings also. So you will enjoy the tilawah. You would love it that you are reading different surahs and you'll have more focus. And inshallah, Allah will give you more rewards, because you will not be just doing a mechanical recitation. No. For new surahs, of course, you will pay more attention. You will be slow. You can look for meanings. And inshallah, this will be great help. It will help to, of course, your memory to be improved. Alhamdulillah, we have come to the end of the class. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. I don't remember whether I gave you this challenge in the last class or not, but I give you this challenge today. In tomorrow's class, at the end of the class, I will invite you to do the translation of this invocation, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk, yourself. Please do not look for the running translation anywhere. Try it yourself, break the words, see their meanings. You can easily do the translation of this. So this is a quick challenge for all of you for tomorrow. Okay.